Welcome to the EPT English Dialogue Podcast, where we make learning English fun, practical, and engaging.
I'm Sophia, your co-host, and we're here to help you learn English through conversations about interesting topics.
Today's topic? Modern dating. It's everywhere: dating apps, ghosting, and the big question, what's better, online dating or meeting someone face to face?
Such a big topic, Jamie, and it's so relatable because dating has changed so much in just the past 10 years. It's fascinating.
Exactly. Whether you're learning English or just tuning in for fun, this conversation will not only help you improve your vocabulary but also give you something to think about. Let's dive in.
So, Jamie, let's start with how dating has evolved. Dating apps like Tinder and Bumble have completely changed the game.
Absolutely. Back in the day, people used to meet through friends, family, or at social events. Now, it's just a swipe away. What do you think? Has technology made dating easier or harder?
I think it's a bit of both. Dating apps make it easy to meet new people, especially if you're shy or don't go out much. But at the same time, it can feel overwhelming. So many options.
Yeah, too many options can make people treat dating like shopping. If something doesn't feel perfect, they think, oh, I'll just find someone else. It's like dating has become disposable.
Totally. And that can make it harder to build real, meaningful connections. It's like we're always chasing the next best thing.
But on the flip side, dating apps have also brought people together who might never have met otherwise. I know a couple who met on Bumble, and now they're married.
Oh, that's sweet. So I guess it's not all bad.
Okay, Jamie, let's talk about something that everyone dreads in modern dating: ghosting. You know, when someone just disappears without any explanation.
Ugh, ghosting. It's so common now, but it's really frustrating. Imagine texting someone for weeks, sharing personal stuff, and then, poof, they're gone.
It's like being left unread forever. No closure, no explanation. Just silence.
But why do you think ghosting happens so much in online dating?
I think it's because people feel less accountable online. They don't have to face the awkwardness of saying, hey, I'm not interested. It's easier to just disappear.
True, but that doesn't make it okay. Ghosting can really hurt. It leaves the other person confused, wondering what went wrong.
And it's become so normal now. People don't even think twice about it. It's like, oh well, that's just how dating is these days. But honestly, it's pretty rude.
Agreed. So, listeners, here's a tip. If you're not interested, just be honest. A simple message like, hey, I don't think this is working, is much better than disappearing.
Absolutely. It shows respect for the other person's time and feelings.
Jamie, one thing I've noticed lately is that more people are looking for meaningful relationships instead of casual dating. Why do you think that is?
Good question, Sophia. I think it's because people are starting to realize that quick flings don't always bring long-term happiness. They want something deeper, something real.
Yeah, especially after the pandemic. Lockdowns made people rethink what they want in life, including relationships.
Exactly. When the world slowed down, people had time to reflect. They realized they don't just want someone to swipe on, they want someone to share their lives with.
And I think that's why so many people are moving away from traditional expectations like, you have to be married by 30. Now it's more about finding the right person, even if it takes longer.
Totally. It's not about ticking boxes anymore. It's about finding someone who truly gets you.
Right. And that's refreshing. It's nice to see people prioritizing real connections over what society expects of them.
Speaking of real connections, Sophia, do you think people still prefer meeting in person over online dating?
Good question. I think a lot of people are leaning towards in-person meetings again. There's something special about seeing someone smile, hearing their laugh, and feeling that chemistry in real life.
Exactly. Body language, tone of voice, even those little awkward moments, they all make the connection feel more authentic.
True. Online, everything can feel so curated. People choose their best photos, write clever bios, and present a version of themselves that might not be 100% real.
Yeah, it's like everyone is performing. But in person, you get to see the real person, quirks and all. And honestly, those quirks are what make people interesting.
Totally. So, listeners, here's a tip. If you're tired of online dating, try meeting people in real life. Join a hobby group, go to social events, or just strike up a conversation at a coffee shop.
Great advice, Sophia. Sometimes, the best connections happen when you least expect them.
So, Jamie, what's the biggest lesson we can learn from modern dating?
I think it's this: be authentic. Whether you're online or in person, just be yourself. Don't try to impress someone with a fake version of who you are.
Yes. And also, don't rush. Take your time to really get to know someone. A meaningful connection isn't something you can force.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to set boundaries. If someone ghosts you or doesn't treat you well, it's okay to walk away. You deserve respect.
Absolutely. And remember, dating is a journey. It's okay to make mistakes along the way. Every experience teaches you something new.
Well, that's all for today's episode of the EPT English Dialogue Podcast. We hope you enjoyed our conversation on modern dating.
And we hope you learned some new English vocabulary and phrases along the way. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and feel free to suggest any topics you'd like us to explore next. We're always looking for fresh ideas and love hearing what you're interested in.
Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with anyone who might enjoy the conversation.
We'll see you next time with more exciting discussions. Take care and remember, your story matters.